What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 10 funniest awkward fails on live TV. Now this is episode like 7 or 8 in our Caught on Live TV series, and every video we post you guys seem to love, so I found some more really funny clips for you to enjoy. With that said, if you're interested in winning a free Amazon gift card, make sure you subscribe to the channel to enter for a chance to win. It's 100% free, so why not just do it real quick? Also, let's try to aim for 10,000 likes on this video, and if we can get that, we'll continue making this a series that we post every single week. With that said, let's get right into it. Number 10. When your phone rings at a bad time, it could lead to some hilarious consequences, but this presenter in Vietnam didn't seem to find it too funny. When his phone went off in the middle of a broadcast, he attempted to subtly move it out of the shot. He looked kinda confused or in a panic, and so he took it out of his pocket and just threw it out of sight. From the crash it makes when it lands, I'm pretty sure it's broken, and he seems to think so too. He basically loses his place and just stares around blankly. I think the best part is that both he and his co-host refuse to break focus and keep a straight face the entire time, showing true professionalism in the face of an undeniable fail.
Thì nước đổ dồn rất nhanh, tốc độ rất nhanh cho nên nó tàn phá rất là lớn, cho nên là thiệt hại nó cũng không rất là khó tránh khỏi. Và như vậy thì bình thường thì cái con sông này là sông, ví dụ như sông Kỳ Cùng ấy, nó rất là hiền hòa, nó chảy qua 7 huyện thị của tỉnh Lạng Sơn.
Number 9. So the first rule of TV is never work with children or animals, but sometimes the biggest surprises and fails come from other human coworkers. This report seemed doomed from the start, beginning with the reporter referring to milking a goat as double fisting. But things only got worse when the animal refused to produce any milk. The goat basically had to be tricked into allowing the reporter to handle it, resulting in the girl apologizing to the goat. Then the studio producer in the back said that she had to apologize to all of her ex-boyfriends. The comment caused shock both in the newsroom and on location, and Allie seemed genuinely offended. Either way, it was too much of a TV train wreck to leave off this list.
Hey, goat. I apologize to every goat farmer out there that thinks,
and every ex-boyfriend,
maybe she could milk a goat because it didn't work well.
Oh, Mark. No, he didn't say that. It's 6:35.
Wow.
Right?
Much more coming up with Shiva Skincare. It's true. And Mark Krusky is a dirty birdie who says perverted things. Do you agree? Yes. Much more coming up from Shiva's, including, we will take you through the...
Number 8. So wardrobe malfunctions are the bread and butter of live TV fails, and this one from Steve Frazier certainly made the Fox 9 weather report more interesting. During the meteorologist segment, he looks like his neck is hurting him quite a bit. He then reaches into his collar and pulls out a freaking coat hanger, which somehow stayed in there while he got dressed. I'm not sure how you manage this, even if you're getting ready quickly after going to the gym, but he did and had the whole news team laughing.
Sure, why not? All right.
It does get dark.
29 degrees out there right now. And, yeah, cooling down.
Yeah, we've got it. The chill is letting up, but the chill is not completely gone.
No.
Chill, I'm sorry.
And the chill has got a kink in your neck, huh?
You gotta...
Good. I got, never mind, forget it. I thought it was just the tight button, but never mind. Can we just go to the weather and get it over?
Number 7. Sports reporting is normally a pretty cool job. Getting to be front and center for all the big games can be really exciting, but BBC News reporter Chris Mitchell got a little more involved than he bargained for during this particular match. So the team are practicing when someone kicks the ball a little too hard, hitting him straight in the head. So many things about this clip are gold, but my favorite is the way the team just keeps playing in the background. I don't even think they noticed what they did, which is probably the biggest fail of all.
We haven't had any sunshine on the line about that. It's been a long time. Oh my goodness me!
Oh my word, Chris Mitchell, that will be a YouTube sensation live on the BBC News channel. We just love it. Are you all right, love? Is your head all right?
I'm absolutely fine.
Let's leave it.
Sunshine on the line about that. It's been a long time. Oh my goodness me!
Number 6. Okay, so there's lots of videos on the internet of pranksters deliberately trying to get on camera, but a lot less videos of people who don't even seem to notice the camera's there. Karen Swanson was just trying to report on the weather from the News 3 patio when the noise of a leaf blower in the background gives her the giggles and forces her to stop. Soon enough, the guy responsible wanders into the shot and carries on as if she's not even there, only leaving once the weather report is completely ruined. You think he'd have been warned about where he was working, but I'm glad he wasn't because it made for a truly excellent fail.
Swanson is out on the weather patio. Hi, Fern.
Hi there. You've been cleaning up your basement, and we're cleaning up the backyard here, it looks like. A little loud out here this afternoon.
Tell him to turn off the blower.
All right. Good afternoon for any activities you may be taking care of this afternoon outside. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay, I can't hear myself.
Number 5. The biggest fails always seem to happen during serious news reports like this coverage of a player's injury on ESPN back in 1995. It may be an older clip, but it's seriously funny as the reporter makes an insane slip-up but continues to speak as though it never happened. While talking about a pending case in which a member of the Patriots was forced to play with a bulging disc in his neck, he trips over the word disc and changes the meaning of the story completely. The funniest thing about this is the news reporter doesn't even blink, but everyone behind the camera must have been losing their minds laughing.
Because he was injured, the agent claims that at the request of the team, Hurst has been playing with a bulging disc in his neck since the start of the season. The Patriots spokesperson declined comment on the matter. Others that are banged up from around the NFL.
Number 4. Kids are always TV gold, but this particular kid will probably regret this video going viral when he gets older. When a girl comes around with snacks for the crowd, he completely forgets about the basketball game happening in front of him. He basically decides that she, or more specifically her boobs, are a much more interesting thing for his attention. His mouth drops open and his eyes nearly pop out of his head, and he leans straight out of his seat to watch her as she walks away. What he didn't know was while he was watching her, everyone tuning into the game at home was actually watching him. God, I love TV.
Yeah, that's really big for Washington off those 11 offensive rebounds.
Number 3. Something about weather reporters must be drawn to mishaps on camera because there's another one on our list. In this clip, the weatherman gets a shock when he discovers a camera setting has been activated that makes him look bright blue. I don't know if this is like a technical error or a deliberate prank, but either way, he and everyone else in the studio find it hilarious. The weatherman ends the video by walking straight off the screen. I'm assuming to go become the world's first official Smurf weatherman.
Of potentially warmer than average temperature, so it looks like, whoa, I am a Smurf. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Number 2. Okay, so uncomfortable interviews are always difficult to watch, but this exchange between quarterback Jim Everett and talk show host Jim Rome went way beyond awkward and ended in total chaos. It starts civil enough, but Everett tenses when Rome calls him Chris, which is a nickname taken from the female tennis player Chris Everett. Apparently, Jim Rome has been taunting him with that name for years. That's when Everett starts saying some threats about cutting to a station break, but Rome keeps pushing his luck, until eventually the NFL player decides he's gone too far. Jim flips the table and dives at the presenter with no warning, and it takes a while for anyone to intervene. I don't think the fail here isn't that Jim Everett lost his cool, but that Jim Rome just didn't know when to give up. After all, you have to be pretty crazy to mess with a quarterback.
Jim, good to have you on the show.
Good to be here, Jim. Thank you.
Check that. Chris Everett, good to have you on the show.
You know what? You've been calling me that for about the last 5 years.
About 2 years, actually, Chris.
Well, hey, you know what? Let me say one thing. In that game, how many sacks did I have that we came back and won?
How many sacks did you have?
How many sacks?
Well, see, but this was back in 1989.
Okay, that was about
you may have even been Jim Everett back there, but somewhere along the way, Jim, you ceased being Jim and you became Chris.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. That, we're sitting here right now, and if you guys want to take a station break, you can. But if you call me Chris Everett to my face one more time...
I already did it twice.
You call one more time, we better take a station break.
Well, it's a 5-minute segment, or 5-segment show. We got a long way to go.
Well, we do.
We got a long way to go.
We do.
I'll get a couple segments out of you before.
Well, it's good to be here with you, though.
Well, it's good to see you, too.
Because you've been talking like this behind my back for a long time.
But now I said it right here.
Right, exactly.
Well, we got no problem with that.
I think that you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
Number 1. Okay, so there are ways to normally deal with being rejected, and then there's what this guy did. During this Portuguese broadcast, TV presenter Herman Jose Levanta got a little too friendly with his female co-host, squeezing her hip and putting his hand on her back. But what he did next was a fail too big to forgive. Clearly uncomfortable, the presenter jokingly tells him off, and he responds by pulling her shirt up, putting her bra on full display. I gotta hand it to the lady for keeping her cool and not slapping the guy on live TV, but then again, that would have made things 100 times funnier, so maybe one day.
É prazer ter-vos aqui
Obrigado
connosco.
também.
Obrigado.
Agora que vou levantar a faixa, agora.
Amanhã Luís Franco Bastos. Isabel, Cláudia Casimiro.
And there's our video on the top 10 funniest fails caught on IFTV. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever I upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use the Extremely Handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.